Being a good person comes with a cost only those who have truly walked this path can understand. We grow up hearing that kindness is returned, that goodness is rewarded, and that virtue is always enough. But reality tells a different story. The truth is, being good in a world that often rewards manipulation and selfishness can feel like carrying a quiet burden, one that no one sees, but you feel every single day. And if you've ever been the good one in the room, you already know what that burden feels like. There are 4 dark sides of being a good person, 4 silent truths no one talks about, but every good soul eventually faces. This path tests your patience, drains your energy, challenges your values, and isolates you when you least expect it. Still, we don't choose goodness for reward. We walk this path not because it is easy, but because it is right. Because we refuse to let the world turn us bitter, weak, or corrupted. Make no mistake, this path is not easy. And if any of this feels familiar, don't just scroll. Stay with it, because what comes next might give a voice to the quiet battles you've fought alone for years. One day you will be taken for granted. Once a man reaches this point, he must understand the real game begins now. You gave your time, your effort, your loyalty, not for praise, not for validation, but because it was the right thing to do. But the world, it doesn't always see it that way. People will exploit your kindness. They'll treat your generosity like a never-ending supply. They'll confuse your patience for weakness, your willingness to help for submission. And here comes the test. Will you let their ingratitude change you? Many do. They grow cold. They stop giving. They stop caring. They stop trusting. They say the world hardened them. But the truth? They let themselves break. We don't make that mistake. We give because it's who we are. And no amount of neglect or disrespect will change that. You will attract the wrong people. The wise man is self-sufficient, yet he shares his wisdom freely. Seneca understood that goodness draws people in. Some will seek your knowledge, your strength, your discipline. But beware. Others will come for different reasons. They will view your kindness as an opportunity, testing your patience, draining your energy, burdening you with problems they refuse to solve on their own. You must be ruthless in your discernment. Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone is worth your effort. A good person is not a fool. They do not set themselves on fire to keep others warm. They don't carry dead weight disguised as friendship. They help, but only those who are willing to help themselves. 3. Your silence will be misunderstood. You don't speak to impress. You don't perform for applause. Your silence is not emptiness. It is discipline. It is control. But they won't see it that way. They will mistake your quiet for weakness, your calm for ignorance, your restraint for fear. They don't understand that a man who speaks less often carries words that cut deeper, that the one who watches in silence holds more power than the one who shouts without thinking. They will provoke you, push you, try to get a reaction because your silence unsettles them. But you don't owe them noise. You don't owe them explanations. Let them misunderstand. A lion doesn't need to explain why he doesn't roar at every barking dog. You speak when it matters, and when you do, it's final. 4. You will be blamed for their failures. You do the work. You stay disciplined. You make sacrifices while others make excuses. But when they fail, somehow it becomes your fault. Your success will become their mirror, and they won't like what they see. Instead of reflecting, they'll deflect. They'll say, you got lucky, that you had it easy, that you changed. No, they stayed the same. And when they see you rise, it reminds them of everything they refused to do. So they point fingers. They create distance. They'll call you cold, arrogant, heartless. Why? Because you didn't slow down to match their pace. Because you didn't drown just to make them feel better about standing still. Let them talk. Let them blame. You keep building. You owe no one your downfall just to make them feel comfortable in theirs. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, life is too short to waste on anything less than amazing content. So, stick around for more entertaining videos next time.